Broadcasting to you live from the Shop FM studios in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Are you ready to get as real as it gets? Are you ready? So get your thinking hats on, because we're about to drop some serious knowledge on you. No holds barred discussions. No topic is off limits. It's time for Real Talk with your host D and a million styles on the Shop FM.
And what it do, what it is, it's your boy, Million Styles. My main man, D in the building. D. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all now in tune with 2/3 of the Get It Boys.
Yeah.
Big Lim, man, I'm disappointed in you this morning, man.
Yeah, we got to work. We got to get some communication issues worked out with that.
And just for you, Lim, I'm doing this for you, man.
He blocking them.
I'm on my blocking stuff this morning, Lim. Hey, dog, dig this real life, man. We got to work on that timing, man. You got to wake up just a little bit earlier, baby boy. Man was at your diggity.
At the door, that is.
Yeah. You know, I got my own language, dog.
Yeah, you do.
I got my own language. So, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing this morning? Man, it has been a while, but the Get It Boys are back.
Yes, sir.
We are back, and we in full effect. And I know y'all been missing getting it in the AM with a Million Styles and Panic. But Panic is on vacation right now, man. He out there living the life.
Riding around and getting it.
Getting it, man. Getting it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at him. You know what I mean? But he will be back. So don't worry. The Getting It in the AM is on a little hiatus. Just a little bit of hiatus. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
But Real Talk with D.
Yes, sir. D. Oh, man, that was kind of weak.
Yeah, that was kind of weak, though. You know what I mean? But, you know, just because it's you, man, and you know the crowd, y'all love him, right?
Yeah. Far too kind.
Right. You know what I mean? But, you know, and they love you, dog. So, you know, we're going to let you slide with that weak mess this morning.
I get 1 out of 1,000,000, right?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all again. I can't say it enough, man. Thank y'all for tuning in as always.
Yes,
Virgil
indeed.
Grimes, what it do, man? You really need to hit me up, man. You, Paul, somebody.
Hey, we're going to have to send
Anybody?
that search party out for these brothers, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all. Oh, man, that haircut look real slick there, don't it?
Yeah, dude. Oh, talking about yours.
Oh, yeah. You know, man, I got to keep the glamour going.
Mine looks slick, man.
Got to keep the glamour going. So, man, we got a lot of topics we got to jump on early this morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, we ain't been on in a minute, so things that I hear been sliding past without us getting a chance to talk about them.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
What you got in mind in particular?
Man, you know what, man? So, let me stop that. Million Styles is always on his phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Always on that bull, man.
Always on that ish.
Early in the morning.
But yeah, it's been a lot of things going on, popping off out here, man. That people don't want to talk about, man. People want to stay away from, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's some real issues out here, man.
Yeah,
there's some real issues that people deal with, which, you know, to the average people, man, you know what I mean, who don't live our life or don't live this culture's life, they don't. And when I mean culture, man, I don't mean just the black culture. What I mean is, if you're a millennial, if you are X generation like we are, you know what I mean, if you are aging younger, basically. We done went through some shit, excuse me, but we done went through some ish. We done went through some things that people older than us don't really understand, man. You know what I mean? Our life is hectic, man. It's out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it includes our 9-to-5s, everything. You know what I mean? Love lives, relationships, to our extracurricular activities. You know what I mean? It's everything, man. It includes everything, man.
Yeah, all walks of.
Yeah, and you know, and people look at it like older people look at us like, which we tend to do the younger generation, but not as heavy as older generations look at us. You know, because looking at the world, man, the world is finna go through a major change. These old cats, it's time for them to go, man, and the world's finna be put into new hands. Now, the question is if it's going to skip our generation and go right to the millennials.
Okay, explain. Go into a little more detail on that.
Okay, you know the change. You heard changing of the guard before, right?
Yes.
Well, the older generation that's above us, they've been running this country for a while now. You know what I mean? They just been kind of keeping it like, you know the old saying, keep it in the family?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of been doing that. Well, and the ideals before them, which was before that generation. Before, they kind of kept them ideals going.
Yeah, passed down.
Our generation decided to break the mold.
Okay.
The millennials broke it even farther. And we kind of combine now to the fact that, you know what I mean, like the changing of the guard is indefinitely going to happen. You know what I mean? Like these old people, and I'm not trying to be mean and nothing like that or sarcastic, but they're going to die off.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. You know what I mean? Things happen. We was all born dying, right?
Exactly.
But, you know, the changing of the guard, so that means ways of thinking, ideals, new things. And one instance that you could recognize this, which I understand Facebook is not reality, ladies and gentlemen. Do not live your life in social media, but it gives across the ideals and thought patterns of people of our generation.
Yeah.
And the generation and the generation below us.
You can kind of, not to go too deep into Facebook posts and things like that, but you can kind of gauge where someone is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, man, because and if you pay attention to it, man, like I said, I don't give a damn if you walk the dog or your cat.
Right.
Today and every day. I don't care about all that, the cat tearing up your. Some of the posts, though, give you an insight into how people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the things that we become accustomed to that we just, man, this is just how the world is. They made the ideas of our generation and young generation. And now we starting to get a voice and we starting to actually do things out here, getting out here in the grassroots and whatever. And we're doing things to change the old guard. And old guard is really upset about it.
Yeah, they're bucking.
The status quo should not be broken if you let them tell it. You know what I mean? And what can we say, man? Gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go sometime. Ashley Lord, how you doing this morning? Nikki Hines, how you doing? I cannot pronounce your first name, young lady.
That's Nikki's.
How do you pronounce her first name?
I really do not know.
So you don't know? I don't. And she might be mad at you right now because you don't know how. And that's your people.
All I call it with Nikki says we were two.
Hey, Nick. But no, so.
Real quick, Alyssa Demetropoulos, she says she's at work and she's going to sneak peek with us. We surely appreciate that.
No doubt. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate that. Mo, what's good, man?
What's up, little brethren?
And Nikki, I'm glad that you're doing real good this morning. Make sure y'all stay messaging us because, like I said, we want to know what y'all think, man, because most of y'all are younger than me. I know that for a fact. And that would put y'all younger than this dude over here, too. I'm just saying. I ain't the only old dude in here. Just saying, dog.
Jeremy Lewis, what's up, brother?
But, like, our generation, we did that 80s thing. We tried to rebel in the 80s. But then a lot of us fell back to, man, you know what, man, we tried. But I still got to get this 9 to 5. I got to get this money. So I got to conform a little bit. I ain't going to do it all the way, but I'm going to do it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But this millennial generation, this generation below us, they ain't conforming to nothing. These guys going to jobs, the 9 to 5, like, I just don't feel like doing that today. Matter of fact, I'm out.
Yeah.
And we'll walk out.
You see that a lot, man. I've seen that. So I don't get how they're able to survive.
Right. And that's my thing. I don't know how they survive, but it's against their ideals and they don't go against them. Yeah. You know what I mean? They stick to their guns.
Well, I don't know.
Not saying that we are soft or something like that, but we have responsibilities.
But check it out. That kind of we kind of molded that way of thinking, though. Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I tell Kaepernick is a millennial, right? So me and him had this debate all the time, and I'm like, now, and it's hard for people who didn't go through to understand what we see and what we understand. Millennials only know this millennial crap. They don't know nothing about X generation. They don't know nothing about the Y generation and the old timers guild and stuff like that. Right. They only know about millennial stuff, meaning they was here from the end of the 90s to the 2000s.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they know. All they know is cell phones. All they know is iPhones, Androids, tablets. This is all they know. Smart cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People that already been to the moon already.
You believe that? I don't know. Anyway.
No. To the society, people have been to the moon. Right? Now, if they actually made it there or not, I have no way of telling you. I don't really give a damn if they went to, because I'm not going.
Right,
ain't no air up there for me.
That was a joke, man.
Right. I got you. But the thing is, you know, like in the 80s, we was there with the old guard, heavy. Mm-hmm. They controlled us. Soon as we came out, they spanked us and they was on us.
Yeah, exactly.
They was on us. 80s happened. Because I was born before the 80s. Mm. But 80s was the explosion. Crack came out. Rick James came out. You know what I mean? Like, things happen. And for my people that's from the suburbs, I understand. Duran Duran did come out in the 80s. I understand that. I actually like Duran Duran.
I was going to say Duran Duran was dope, man.
Dog. They're hungry like a wolf. Man,
what
please.
You say?
Please.
Hey, real quick, Chris Ford, Leticia Smith, and James LeBeau Jr., what's happening? Nikki says they don't want to work and living in their mom and granny or with their women's house, never been on there before.
Right. That, a lot of millennials do this. And I'm not knocking millennials. That's a terrible word to say, man, when you got a speech impediment. But
you were doing good for a while.
For a while, yeah, I was. But I did understand this. And she's right. I noticed that a lot of millennials, because they're so carefree and they're not going to conform in their mode, and it's like, you know what? I know I'm supposed to work, but I really don't need. So they kind of stuck with living with who they live with.
Yeah, but you know, like I don't know if it's this general area, but I'm starting to see it, or maybe I just started paying more attention to it, that you have that a lot more common around here. And we spoke about this before.
Yes.
Where these guys that don't want to leave the nest, man, especially men. It's mostly men though. They don't want to leave the nest.
You know, I have a hard time with that. I have a hard time with any guy.
I do too.
That's over 18. I left the crib at 15. I was out. Okay. My mom's had too many rules on me. Well, let me be honest. She had too many rules. I was breaking them. She kicked me out.
Right.
I'm be honest.
That's what it is.
My G-mom was like, you can't do this in my house. Mm-hmm. Yes, I can. No, what? Gotta go.
Do it in your own. But see, I get it. It bothers me, but I also know that there are some people that are still at home and haven't left the nest because of, you know, taking care of their parents or grandparents or whoever.
Right.
I get that. I understand that. But there are also some people, you know, they fall on hard times and they have to come back home, move back home for a while. But you have some that has never left the nest and hasn't even thought about it.
And see, and that's a difference. If you fall on hard times and you got to go back to mom's house, mm-hmm. I understand that because you ain't planning on staying there forever.
Right.
Hey, I just need to get on my feet. You know, mom's house is what we call a safety blanket.
Mm-hmm. But you also know that you sprung from the nest before. You know what I'm saying? So you know you felt that independence where you can walk around your house butt naked if you wanted to.
And you don't want to go back to
having
watching your mom walk through with that old raglan robe on.
But you know, I don't know if that's because of this area. Because I've seen it. I guess I started paying attention a lot more to it within the last year or two, a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very common around here.
Wrong person.
I don't know what
but you know, it's like these millennials got this, like, and it's not that they don't care about what's going on, it's that their ideals are really strong. And they won't conform for anything or anybody. Even if it comes to some detrimental to themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You was talking about how they don't want to work. I've seen that and I went and talked to one of my supervisors just to mess with him, man. It was last week. Within 1 week, 3 people started and quit. Like within the same, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like one person was there for a few hours and he just quit because he didn't want to conform hey, yo, you just can't come in here and do what the hell you want to do.
Right.
There are structures here. Look, you over here, you can't just be leaning up against this wall when there's nothing to do. You have to find something to do. And the guy took it and tried to twist it into, well, it was a black guy, of course. You know, it upset me.
Right.
But, oh, man, he's just being racist. And when I went back in and found out what happened, which another black guy had to tell me, like, no, dude is lazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? He ain't want to do nothing.
Right, which, you know, like I say, me and Panic had this big debate about this. When we first started this radio, man, as everybody knows, the title and the flagship of this radio station is
Just getting it in.
Real talk. It's real talk.
Real talk, my bad.
Because
I'm thinking.
right. But, you know, that's what we do because we are that X generation. We are the millennials. Dog, we going to keep it 100 all day, every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
No matter what. Me and Panic used to have this tiff about what it meant to be 100, to keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought is, just the way we're speaking right now, we could be real like this without having to resort to a whole bunch of cuss words.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I remember this.
And this is probably because I'm X generation, he's a millennial. His thought frame was, I should be Panic any and everywhere I go. I'm like, yeah, you could be Panic anywhere you go, but it's a difference when you mentally understand where you're at.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be 100 with you all day, every day. All you gonna get is a million styles. All day, every day. This is what you get. My mouth is a loose cannon. I tend to say things that the normal person won't say. But I have never in my life of 46 years of existence where somebody said, dog, how you talk is offensive. Because the one thing I recognize is this: you my guy. I can get across to you what I need to get across to you, and you know it's real without me having to sit here and go to a lack of education and just use cuss words to express myself. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Now don't get me wrong. I can cuss. I can cuss with the best of them.
Right.
I choose, and like I say, me using cuss words is a choice. You know what I mean? It's not me being real if I use them or if I don't use them. It's me making a choice that, you know what, this cuss word is not appropriate for this environment.
For this moment, yeah.
Right, or this moment, like you said. And when it came to the radio, a lot of people out here listen to us at their job.
Right.
Because we're on in the morning. So now I understand on the weekend, if you on the weekend and you in the car, you cruising, ain't nobody really working, and you know, like real talk, we can get loose, we can get a little bit more loose.
Yep.
And let it ride. But during the morning, a lot of our fans, a lot of the people that listen to us are at work, and we love the fact that they're at work because they're getting us other listeners who think we are hilarious,
right,
or bringing across great information.
Exactly. But
so they can't listen to us.
So they can't, right? And I've had so many people come in and say that, like, yo, you know, that you guys this past weekend, it's like, man, you guys are hilarious, but
sometimes y'all can get
you guys, and then again Saturdays we get real loose, but again Monday through Friday, man, I feel that it should be toned down a lot. We can get our points across without using these foul language, these words. But I do want to get to a couple of these comments.
Oh, go ahead.
Letitia Smith, she's saying in most cases these young men / grown men don't know what it is to be a man. No male figures to show them the way a woman can. Wait a minute. To show them
your speech impediment kicking in
the way, and women cannot raise men, but some women are raising these men to be soft, and that's part of the problem.
I disagree with that.
No, that's that some of these women are raising these
men to be soft.
And
I think that's the millennial thing.
That is. But
millennials are soft. I ain't gonna lie to you. Millennials, and I'm not saying I'm not going this is not a personal attack.
It's not a personal
on
attack
anybody who's young.
If you say, like, come on, you got a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times your son done fell and his mother is like, oh no, let him go.
Right.
And I'm not gonna sit here and pat him. No, let him go. He gonna fall a bunch of times.
And that's just a woman who most mothers are nurturing.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say all you mothers are nurturing. Most of y'all are. I give y'all 95%. That other 5%, some of y'all, your mama should have crossed her legs on you. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
She should have spit or swallowed all of them.
Right. Who knew, right? But I'm of the mind of this. When it comes to millennials tend to do this. And this is what I have a real problem with. You should accept me for the way I am and all my faults. Like, you don't give a hoot about becoming better.
Right.
A better person. And I understand it, man. Like, you know, like, we got some stuff now, man, that happened. Because, like I say, we broke the mold. What y'all doing is taking what we did to a whole new level. Because the reason people can't get a whooping no more is because of the X generation. It's because of that. We can't whoop the kids no more, even though we got whooped.
Man,
and some of us still believe in the old way.
When they passed that, they had that 800 number going around.
Yeah, I remember that. Cause I told my grandmother that, and she put the phone in my hand and told me to dial 911, then start whooping my butt, and I dial 9-600-1455.
Okay,
I couldn't get 911 out. I'll tell you that.
I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, Tari. I'm not even going to attempt to slaughter your last name, but Tari says in Nigeria, I think a lot of African and a lot of other
man, you having problems today.
Traditionally, the males stay at home while the women get married and move out.
Whoa, real life?
That I've never heard that, but hey, you know, these are different countries. We're raised completely different than any other place. I mean,
right.
What we deemed to be normal.
Right,
maybe abnormal in other places, but
Letitia Smith, you say you was born in the 80s. I need to know if you was born before 85 or after 85, because that dictates if you're old school or not. If you born after 85, particularly 87, after the Bears won their Super Bowl, you are not old school.
I almost dived on them, y'all.
No, I ain't dogging the Bears. I'm not going on that because, you know, things ain't been shit since then, but I'm just saying, if you were born after that Super Bowl, you ain't old school.
She says she was born in 82.
82. Oh, you got love then. 80. You know what was happening in 82? Too Short came out. 82.
Lord, you going to keep it up. Angelica Sanchez said old school is the best, no doubt. Tavares Red.
Angelica, how you doing? Don't pronounce my people's name wrong, dog. We're going to have issues up in here.
Oh, well, 1,000 pardons.
It'd be some furniture moving up in here. That's my people. Don't I get all your people's names wrong?
I know. I wasn't going to go there, but I hate to slaughter other people's names. That's why I came up with D, so they ain't have to do mine.
And good morning there, Renee Buck.
What's going on, sis?
But, you know, I'm like this, though. I had a disagreement earlier where it said women can't raise men. My grandmother raised me and my two brothers, right?
And that's a
my
part
three
I
brothers.
want to get to, too, yeah.
My dad wasn't there. Matter of fact, my dad came and visited us on my birthday and gave my bike to my brother.
I remember you telling me that.
Which his bum butt jumped on it and rode it anyway. Me and my brother still got issues behind that. But
Kevin Ty, what's up, brother?
my grandmother raised me the best she could. She couldn't do a man's job. I understand that fact.
Right.
But growing up in a house full of women, she taught me and my brothers to respect women.
Mm-hmm.
And why we should respect women. You know what I mean? Not just the, hey, don't hit your sister.
Yeah,
Don't pull her hair. Don't cuss her out.
The whole kit and caboodle.
No, she told me why I need to be a protector of the women's species. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And being a protector of the women's species is something that should come naturally to men.
Mm-hmm.
But without a father figure there, where you think you're going to get that? And where you think the guys got it from anyway? Mm-hmm. From the woman. A lot of people try to, you know, and it's very common that people say this, like, dog, a woman can't raise her. Man, my grandmother did a damn good job. When it comes to me and how I relate to life, mm-hmm. women, children, other men, and stuff, my grandmother did the best job she could, and she made sure I was around strong men.
But see, it's exactly, and that's where it is right there.
You know what I mean?
My mother raised 4 boys, man, but we also had those other male figures around us. They didn't have to be in the house with us at all times, but you always had that one guy that you respected as an uncle, even if he wasn't, or a father figure. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole key.
Right.
And I don't think you don't have that too much.
And I don't think women take enough credit. I understand y'all jump on Father's Day because dad ain't there, and I hate y'all for that. Y'all, that ain't your day. I understand it. I understand why y'all do it though sometimes, because like I say, sitting here growing up, I rebelled like every other kid did. My dad went there. My grandmother did the best she could. I ran roughshod over a lot of stuff. But I hit 25. That was the age for me. I don't know what it is for everybody. And I was raising kids. They weren't mine, but I was raising them. So they are mine. But I started noticing everything I was teaching them was a hand-me-down for what my grandmother used to teach me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Now, I had the guy aspect. Don't get me wrong. I'm rough and tumble. I want my little boy, let's get it. Get your butt up. Quit crying. You know what I mean? I'm on the guy, but my grandmother taught me some things, man, and me and my brother some things that I think I would have been taught by a guy by. Maybe not the same way, but yeah. But here goes the problem, though. In 2017, we got mothers who are becoming grandmothers before they're 30.
True.
By the time they hit 40, their grandkids are already having babies.
Yeah, right.
And I'm sorry, to pass the torch, you have to go through things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to use an analogy of basketball, right? Magic Johnson, Larry Bird are the 80s. Michael Jordan is the 90s, which they had to pass the torch to Mike. But that era had to die, basically. They played a little bit together, but their time was gone. They was dinosaurs by the time Michael Jordan got there.
Go ahead and fade into its whatever.
Mike passed it to Kobe. Kobe passed it to LeBron. But their era died out. You know what I mean? They don't play the same no more. Each generation plays something different. When you get a young kid raising another young kid, all they are teaching them is to be a young kid.
True.
They're not teaching them nothing about life because they haven't done anything. Not saying that they can't be good parents or anything like that, but if you're out here and I'm away from home by mom already at a young age, to where mom and dad can't mold me and help me out in life, and I already got a kid, and all I want to do is run the streets. I want to hang out with my friends. I just want to live my childhood. What do you think I'm going to teach my child? Yeah. Live this childhood life.
And Tavares, that's pretty much what he's getting at right now. He says the problem is it's not any parents in this area that know real morals.
Morals are gone, man.
I mean that's exactly why. I mean, that could be the reason why. Now, you do have exceptions. I've seen people who had children at a very early age and were able to still take those old school morals and incorporate it into what they were still learning and teaching.
But that's the key, though.
Right.
They grasp that old school morals, say, you know what? I'm not going to let it go. I'm taking this with me. And I'm not saying, like I say, I'm not knocking somebody who had a kid early. I'm not.
Right.
Things happen. If you don't put a condom on, things happen. You know what I mean? So, And I know how I was at a young age. I was out there getting it too.
But you see, we didn't take everything that we were taught. We took it, held on to those that core that we knew was like the correct morals and the standards that we should be living by, and we incorporated it into our own, and passed that on to what?
Can I tell you the truth?
The generation behind us.
Can I tell you the truth?
Go ahead.
I was a rebel. I looked my grandmother dead in her face one day. I was going to school. I remember, I'm like it was yesterday. I had something in this little knapsack, this little backpack, which I didn't carry no books, but I had it. And I'm walking out to go to school, and she grabbed that backpack. Well, what's in there?
He had a stick and a sheet.
And I grabbed it back out of her hand like, man, what you doing, man? It's mine. Don't touch it. Yeah. And next thing I know, I saw George Foreman because she put them hands on me. But my point is this. I rebelled in all facets and forms. I rebelled. I just didn't want to be what she wanted me to be. I wanted to be what Emil wanted to be.
Right.
I wanted to be a little thug. I wanted to run the streets. I had, you know what I mean? I wanted to do that. But she didn't. She never stopped. She kept up with the morals. She put that belt on my butt, that extension cord on my butt. She kept up with trying to train me. Here's the thing a lot of people miss. If you don't have that part, even if the kid don't, you will look at a kid now and they're like, man, this kid is rebelling, man. He's a terrible kid, but his parents trying. that kid is hearing that. Because when I got grown,
It all came back.
and the way I live my life right now is how she raised me. All the morals I got right now, I can honestly say this is what she was trying to beat into me. And much as I acted like I didn't hear her and like I wasn't paying attention, that I wanted to do the exact opposite. Oh no, man, please. My loyalty come from that. Everything I know that's a million styles come from my grandmother.
But
You know what I mean?
But you see,
How to treat people.
She kept trying.
Hey.
There's your key words right there. She kept trying.
Mm-hmm.
You have some of these out here, these people that never even attempted to corral. And I'm not even going to speak on any names, but I'm thinking of someone that's very near and close to me right now that does not.
Who that be?
I ain't gonna say no names, but does not even try to corral
Whisper it to me.
their little daughter.
I said
you know what I'm saying?
Write it down.
You don't even know this person, but
I'm just saying. You know me. I like putting people on Front Street.
They let this child run and do whatever it is. I mean, talking about from cussing to doing whatever this child wants to do.
Man,
When this child comes, they tell this child, when you get around D, he ain't gonna let you do that.
Nope.
They trying to tell him.
Nope.
Tell this little girl, no, don't act like this when you get over there, cause he gonna beat you.
Don't act brand new over there.
Cause no,
Do not act brand new.
They teaching this child, telling this child to act brand new because they allowed him to do this child to do whatever. So this child has to be something else. And with that being said, this child already know what's right from wrong.
Right. And
they allow her, and you know what I'm saying? And just
that's the thing. If I'm in my house and I'm cussing up a storm, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man. My son is finna be 8 years old this month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did start late, but I don't do all that cussing around him. And you know I love to cuss, but I don't think it's appropriate for him. Now, if he get grown and he want to cuss, cool, fine. But I'm not going to train him that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if I did deem it appropriate enough to do all that cussing around him, smoke and drink and fornicate or whatever, yeah, I'm on my religious stuff there. I'm on my religious stuff there, my fornication. But
well, my brother, no.
Right? But no, if I want to do stuff around him and show him this kind of lifestyle, I can't do nothing but expect for him to do what his daddy is doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm setting that image for him. So he's going to have a lack of respect for people because he's going to try to emulate exactly what I'm teaching him.
That's exactly what I was going to say. A child only mocks what they see. They emulate and live.
Yeah,
what they
use
see.
my word, D. Don't make up your own. Use my word.
Anyway, what else?
I'm just saying. I threw emulate out there. I created that. That's mine.
Okay, so a child is only it's like a movie. A child's watching a movie their whole entire
Hey,
childhood.
Letitia, who he speaking about? Put it out there. Put it out there, Letitia. Put it out there.
Anyway,
I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
She said, Letitia said, discipline is removed and disrespect is full throttle in this era.
I want to ask everybody, because a lot of y'all are older out there, man, and I know y'all got y'all butt whooped when y'all was a kid. Do y'all think y'all parents abused y'all? Or do y'all think that was a necessary evil that the parents just had to do?
Yeah, y'all answer that question.
Because you asked Mill, that was a necessary evil. I'm going to tell you something. I was a badass boy. I'm a badass adult, but I was really a terrible ass kid. I just toned it down a little bit. You know what I mean? and so, you know, moms on a regular, any given day, I probably could have got 2 or 3 whoopers a day. A day.
I can see that.
And they ain't talking about like they do nowadays, spank the little kid on the hand, put him in a corner, pat him on the butt, sit him on the couch. No, I'm talking about full-blown butt whooping. Hey, go twist them branches up. Drop the draw.
What people don't know is that what people tend to try to not speak on is there's a difference between a whooping and a beating.
In a beating.
A beating.
That's
what that number was all about.
Right. You never heard black people say, man, mama beat me. No, we got whoopings. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, they say like,
Lumpy G, what it do?
They say kids learn how like, you know, don't touch the stove because it's hot because they reach their hand out there. My mama whooped me, so I knew not to touch that stove. I didn't know if it was hot or not. I just knew I better not touch it because something wrong over there. She can pull that switch out if I touch it.
Tavares, ain't nobody asked you, man.
Well, what Tavares say?
He was talking about you was a bad kid. He said D was too.
Y'all named the man Itchy. Y'all named the man Itchy. Any kid with a name Itchy ain't right. You know what I mean? Am I going too far, D? Or am I right?
Listen, you already know.
I already know. Already know.
Okay.
Already know.
I brought it up. It's out there. It's out in the internet world now.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna let it die. So y'all now in tune with the Itchy and Scratchy show. The Itchy and Scratchy show.
Tavares say, "No, we got effed up."
Hey. That's real life. That's what it is. When black people whoop their kids, to everybody outside of that, we got messed up. We got messed up. Because I ain't gonna lie, that whip on my butt and back of my legs, they stayed there for a couple days. But guess what though? Real life though. Amir Styles was throwing bullets into a garbage can he set on fire. Amir Styles was trying to throw matches down the gas tank of a school bus.
Oh, that match don't do nothing but go out.
Go out. Go out. It go out before you even go into the
I know, because it's for the fumes. I figured that out.
Yeah.
Nah, let me quit. I was a badass.
Right. See, but that's the dumb stuff we did. We was bad. You know what
I
I
was
mean?
watching the movies, man, and in the movies you can just walk away, you know.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be the one that's be walking away slow motion.
But you know, it helped me like this. And I know this. When me and my friends walked past a church, we stopped cussing.
Yep.
Nobody had to say stop cussing. We just stopped doing it.
That was that respect.
Or we walked through the neighborhood.
Or a cemetery.
Right? We walked through the neighborhood and we got by Mr. Jones' house. He gonna tell mama if we out here on that bogus stuff. Quiet down. How you doing, Mr. Jones? I'll come by tomorrow and cut that grass for you. I got you. We had respect for certain things. We acted a fool, but we had respect. We had a healthy fear of certain things not to do.
Okay, so why do you think that? How do you think that transitioned over into what we have now? That loss and lack of respect.
Again, I believe it's like this. If I'm a young kid on my own who want to act like a kid in my rebellious state, and I have another kid, all I'm going to teach that kid is rebellion, because that's what I'm doing. That's what my life is consisted of right now. Although I was rebelling against my grandmother and she whooped me, what it instilled in me was a healthy fear that when I started getting to the age of understanding why she wanted me to have that fear, it didn't become fear no more. It just became an understanding that that was wrong. I should never do that for these reasons. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if I don't have that initial stop to where when I get the understanding, I can decipher for my own, I'm always going to believe this is right. You know what I mean? To act this way.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've heard or saw someone say, you don't have to listen to him?
Yes.
That's where that transition started. I'm listening to you. I mean, it could be numerous. Of course, it's a numerous amounts of things.
That's what our society says.
That's one of them. It's like, no, you don't have to listen to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones ain't nothing. Because Mr. Jones might have pissed me off once.
Right. That's what our society says
saying?
right now. Our society says, you know what, man? If you feel that you are being offended any kind of way, you don't take that. Hey, matter of fact, if your parents try to discipline you, you could come to school and tell us you do not have to listen to what your mama say.
Yeah, that's true.
You crazy as hell. Hey, let me tell you something, people. My son gonna do exactly what I say.
Yep.
I give a damn about it. Matter of fact, I can homeschool him too if you want me to.
Exactly. And
I ain't gonna bring him here.
That's gonna switch gears. But what do you think about homeschool?
Not everybody should do it. It's a lot of dummies out here.
I ain't talking about the.
It's a lot of dummies. I'm gonna be real. There's a lot of dummies out here who should have stayed in school their damn self. Don't homeschool your kids.
I asked because my daughter tagged me in a video yesterday, day before, whenever it was, about a guy teaching his children how to use weapons, and he also homeschooled them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, because I always said I wish I would have homeschooled my children. Man. Seriously.
Yeah. See, you know, I'm with homeschooling. I have nothing against homeschooling except for the fact that everybody shouldn't be homeschooling. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A reality is more idiots than smart people out here. I'm just being real. It's just more idiots than smart people. Everybody shouldn't homeschool their kids, because if you're a dummy, all you're going to teach your kid to be is a bigger dummy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're not getting the right person to homeschool your kid, if you're going to homeschool your kid and you're a dummy, send them to my house.
Hey, your girl just checked in and says, good morning, Miss Joanna Brooks.
Joanna. Joanna. Yeah, Joanna. I like Joanna's name, man. I really do. I know, Joanna, you think I'm just picking with. I love your name. I am 100% honest with you. I love that name. I have never met somebody named Joanna before. So every time I hear your name, I just want to get my own.
Well, you got it on this morning.
That is Miss Joanna.
So yeah, I mean,
Brooks.
I don't know. I believe. I mean, I 100% agree with you because that big dumb ox. They used to be over there.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his wife. There's nowhere in hell they should be homeschooled. They should be in school right now.
Exactly. And that's my point. Now, how many people we don't work with, man, that we just look at them and be like, "You ain't nothing."
I wonder who tied your shoes.
Right, like you an idiot. You like, how did you even grow up? What
How do you make it this? How do you make it this far in life being like that?
And your parents must never been there. They both must ran away. You had to grow. I'm like, he was raised by wolves. Like, both his parents just left. I got a dumbass kid. I'm out of here.
He just looked up. Look at he couldn't even cry right.
Real life, like you'll be like, and then don't get me wrong, they labeling kids out here with any and everything nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your kid may be a little slow, which we know some slow kids out here. Mm-hmm. It's just slow. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little slow. You know what I mean? They used to make classes for that.
Some people just don't. And I think schooling takes categorizes these children like that. You can have a child that just may not be able to learn a subject as fast as this next child or a group of children right
here.
They
had classes
and
for
they
that.
will call him slow. No. He's just not learning as fast as everyone else.
That technically is slow.
No.
If wait.
No.
Wait.
He's just not learning because you're gonna put
So Ricky Bobby said. So if you ain't first, you last.
Jeez, man.
Ain't that what Ricky Bobby said?
Damn, Ricky Bobby. He was the slow one.
No, Ricky Bobby was the truth.
Listen.
If you are not first, you are last.
Listen.
That's the truth.
No. If you got a,
you can't be second or
if you
third,
got a group of children 15 children, and 3 of them are not learning this math and not retaining this math as fast as the other 12 children are, then you will categorize them as being slow. So you'll take them out of this class and put them in another class where they're going to be advanced now. Because they're over here with people that really have these problems that can't learn.
No, but first off,
I just think that'll be slowing these kids down.
First off, you need to understand what slow is, because
when we say when I'm using the word slow, I'm interpreting.
No, not you per se. Well, what I'm saying,
okay,
when people like say we got a class, right? Mm-hmm. In any given class, you're going to have advanced students who just pick things up like this. We got them at work. People that just, So you show it to them, they got it. Then we got kids who sit there and I got to do homework. And they can keep up with the class, but they got to do homework. Mm-hmm. Then we got the kids who struggle a little bit. Mm-hmm. What we have is people that struggle sometimes too, who don't give a damn about the work.
Right. Yeah.
And people call them slow. No, they ain't slow. They just don't give a damn.
Because they were put in this category to where it's like
no. When I was growing up in school, we had the little remedial classes,
of course.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say the way I want to say it. Y'all can't tell me shit. I mean, you being foul. I'm being real. Mm-hmm. It was some lonely dummies in my class.
Okay.
They took them out, put them in that little lonely dummy little room.
Okay.
But the difference between that is the teachers we had back then. I'm from Mississippi, so our school was small. Mm-hmm. We had teachers who actually gave a damn, and they brought these kids up to speed to their speed. Because, like I say, when you got cats who like school is to push you through. School is not here for forever. You go to 1st through 12th. Get them out. Get these kids out of school and get them prepared. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, just like at our jobs, can't keep up. Not that they can't do the work. They're not retarded. They're not mentally disabled. Their processing is a little bit slower.
Right.
And when I use the term slow, I don't mean as in, like I say, again, retarded and nothing like that.
Right.
I mean their processing speed is just a little bit slower. So it takes them a little bit longer to figure out certain things. And then when they get it, they got it. And they good. Mm-hmm. But it just takes them a little bit longer. Because like I said, you got some people that are advanced who could just see something. And you ain't really got to tell them, and they figured it out. Then you got people who got to do the homework.
Right.
And then they figure it out. But then you got some of the people who sit there and D had to tell this person 5 times before they caught it. But they did catch it, and then you ain't got to tell them no more. Ain't no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right. But I mean, look at it from another perspective then. You have these kids that are in these classes, and okay, take me for an example. When I was in school, I picked up on things quickly.
Right. Yeah, because you're not a lonely dummy.
I hope not.
You're not a lonely dummy. And I'm sorry, I use lonely dummy as a word for LD.
But I learned things so quickly. I'm done with my work, right? And now I'm just sitting here waiting on everyone else.
Right.
So now I'm being a disruptive member of this class because I can't sit still to this day.
You got ADD.
That's what you want to say?
You got ADD, ADHD.
You call it all
Vicodins.
You call it all that. I call it overactive mind.
Overactive. That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
see, but like when we was growing up, they didn't label us like that. Hey, that kid over there hyper as shit.
Yeah.
But with education and what's going on now, and people starting to understand what's actually behind some of these things, that sometimes it's more. We get more chemicals acting in our brain and stuff like that. I can multitask better than most of the people that's around me.
Right.
And you can too. I know this is about you. But we got some people, even in the Shop FM who here with us, who can't multitask, right. who have trouble thinking straight on one subject. But they're not slow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They process different. Like Angelica Sanchez said, like Jennifer, hey, Crouch, hey, how you doing? Like let me say, people learn differently. I'm a person that if you tell me something once, I never forget it. You know what I mean? So I process fast. If you show me something, you don't need to sit here and give me explanation. Just put me in front of this machine. I got it.
Right. But you know what I mean? You don't have as many people like that.
Right. But everybody learned different, like they said, because the next person right behind me, who could be my guy, who could be A1, who's smart as shit, may be a person who need to put their hands on things to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Another person may need to read instructions. Another person may need to say, D, you know what? Tell me this 5 times. After 5, I'm good. But you need to get to 5 for me to understand it. You know what I mean? Everybody learns differently. And I'm fully aware of that. And sometimes, because you got this so abundant of disproportionate trace of learning, you sometimes, not all the time, I don't believe all the time, sometimes you do need to set a class separate to help. Because if you put all these kids in this one class and you're pushing them through school like they're doing now, that person that learns a little bit slower or differently, I should say, than the rest is getting left behind because the school is pushing them through.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I would I would imagine, just me thinking, that you would pair these children up with someone who is more advanced that can help them. Because I know before, man.
Don't put no lonely dummy with me, man. What's
man,
wrong, man?
D. You just said D can show you something. He might, but let me know. You got to show me 5 times. So a child would sit there. I used to hate reading in class. You know how much I love to read. But if you put me in a classroom, I would stumble over every single word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're putting me on the spot.
Right. But that's different. That's been put on the spot. Let me draw another picture for you.
I was getting to the point.
Oh, go ahead.
That is also putting someone on the spot. Like if you call, everybody get called up to the board, right?
Yeah.
And they may not have processed this information.
I love getting called up to the board
as fast as to someone that has picked up on
How is you not the person who like to get called up to the board? I love to get called up. You gonna call me? I didn't do no homework, no nothing, but you can call me to the board. I ain't gonna get the right answer. I ain't gonna never get the right answer, but hey, guess what? I'm finna show out because that's showtime.
Okay. Angela Kennard, David Kinnemer, Shelly Roberson, Angela Crott, and Rod Kane. What's going on?
But let me draw you a picture like this, right, D?
Go ahead.
Because I know you. I've been at work with you. I worked with you, a 9 to 5 with you. And I remember this incident like it was yesterday. Do you know I remember a lot of stuff like yesterday?
I'm starting to get afraid about what you're gonna say now because I know it's a bunch of instances.
Okay. Now, understand we have people at our job that didn't learn as fast. We have some people who were advanced. We have some people who learn right on time.
It wasn't many of the advanced ones,
right? But then we had the people who just didn't give a damn, who just was hard headed. I remember this incident where we had a boxing rector.
Oh, I knew you was going.
I yelled out, "AD, can you train these 2 people over here?" One was what we consider slow. You know what I mean? She had a big booty, but she was considered slow. The other girl, who people consider that she learned stuff pretty quickly, but had a terrible attitude and a nasty, terrible weave. You saunter over there, you start showing them. What did they do, D? Instead of learning from you, what did they do?
They wanted to tell me how to do it.
Did you have patience for any one of them?
Not one.
Well, what did you do?
I walked the hell away.
No,
Joe.
not only did you walk away, what did you do, D? What did you do?
What I said was, well, if you knew how to fix it.
No, say it the way you said it, D.
I ain't gonna say it like that.
Because I really had to chase you down the hallway to get you back. And you wouldn't come back.
They knew how to fix it already. They didn't need me over there.
Right. And see, and that's my point. Like, the picture I'm drawing is, in these schools, it ain't like when we went to school, where they had the time, the classroom wasn't as big. Now the classes are so big, man, and it pushes so... People out here busting babies out left and right, man. It's like going to Walmart now.
True.
Babies are everywhere. You can buy them on eBay. You know what I mean? But it's so many of them in school nowadays that the classes are, they're pushing the kids through class. They hurry up to get them out of the school. Push them. And the kids who may happen, I ain't talking about the ones who don't want to learn. I ain't talking about the ones who can get it and they might have to do homework or the vet. I'm talking about the ones who that it takes a little effort.
Jeremy.
It takes a little effort for them to learn a little bit more. They're getting shuffled over because the teacher ain't got time to pay attention to this person's needs. They're not going to this person's needs.
That's
for that,
they're paid to do.
They are, but they're not doing it. For that, I understand. And they're saying is because it's so crowded. It's like prison. It's so crowded, overcrowded that, hey, you know what? You sell drugs, we're gonna let you out early. You know what I mean? Type shit. So they push these kids through, and it's like they're not getting the attention they need because they can learn the stuff. Best believe they can.
That's exactly why I would homeschool more. Because the curriculum in that school, honestly, be real about it. That ain't teaching them nothing.
But I'm with you. This new math they got out there. My son, 7 years old, brought me home to a little paper. I was like, man, I'm finna show my little kid how to do all this little work, man. It's finna be great. You know, 'cause he waddled up to me with this big old head. Daddy, I can't do this one. This one ain't a word, but here, we're gonna do math anyway.
We're doing math, not English.
Man, he put that pen down, I picked it up, looked at that paper. Next thing you know, the thing was in the garbage. I broke the pencil. Number 2 pencil was in half. And I called the school the next morning, man, what the hell y'all teaching my kid, man?
Hey, that ain't no new math. You just didn't know how to do it. I just brought back old memories.
No, I'm good with math, D. I'm good with numbers. Them numbers they get, the same one with my kid?
Yeah.
Man, that was a foreign language.
Hey, Jennifer Cross said Common Core math. I've never heard of that before.
That's a new shit. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a new ish. That's D. Jennifer.
Common Core.
What was her name again? I'm talking.
Kratz.
Okay. I'm tired of calling
Jennifer. Let's just call her Jennifer K.
Jenny from the block.
Sure.
All right.
If she'll accept it.
Well, I think she's gonna accept that instead of me keep calling her crotch. Jenny from the block. I'm gonna go with that. But you know, if you got some of that your kids Common Core, you need to post that so D can see what the hell that is.
You need a calculator. Hey, I'm not the best at math. Trust me.
And Jeremy,
anyway.
Jeremy D did snap on their ass.
They deserved it.
And makes it bad. The 2 of them was cool with us. They was like these people. They was a little slow, but they was cool with us. I'm talking about. I was gonna turn my back because I thought D had it. Cause he's like, yeah, man, I show him. And before I can even turn all the way around, D had. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got no patience for this. I'm out. Because that's what it was. You didn't have patience to teach it because I
don't have patience for stupidity. But if you're gonna learn something from me, I will show you until you get it. But I'm not gonna tell you the same thing.
What about that one time you kicked that cart?
That's because, oh man, let's talk about something else, man.
I'm just saying though, because you have plenty of opportunity. You know, I was there. You have plenty of opportunities to train people, and shit just didn't go right.
No, because I trained you, I trained Real, I trained a lot of people.
But I'm an advanced student, though.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm an advanced student.
Real is too.
Yes, he is.
Like you said again before, you got these people that don't give a damn.
But how many times you have to talk to Real, though?
When I kicked that cart.
How many times you have to talk to Real?
Not that much.
You still had to talk to him because Real was
first,
Real, my guy, I love you.
At first, Real was just like, man, forget it.
And you know, Real do that. But once he talking like,
but once he wanted to learn it,
it was no stopping him.
But then we get again. You talk about these people that just didn't give a damn. Now, want to talk about the instant I kicked that cart? Why did I kick it? Because I got some people back here that I'm training, and they just standing there. I'm over here doing all the work, first of all. You know how I rock.
Maybe it take you a little longer.
No, you know how I rock. No, these fools.
I know how you rock.
You know how I rock.
You
I'm like,
are a
look,
work hound.
This is what I need y'all to do.
Right.
I got all of this.
And I give you that.
And it's supposed to be 3 people in here doing this job. I'm doing it myself. I'm more comfortable with someone else in there. You in my way. I got my routine down.
Yeah.
So I got everybody back there where it's most important at. You know what I'm saying? The back of the line.
You do know we're not in court, right? You ain't got to explain all this.
No, I got to tell this story.
We're not in court, man. You're not indicted.
These folks standing back there with their back to the machine like this.
They didn't know what to do, D.
Man, you wrong. Because I went back there a few times.
I was there, remember, and I asked them.
I'm like, yo, man, can y'all
do it?
This is before I got mad. I'm like, can y'all just, pay attention to what's going on? The line down. I'm standing over here watching all these bottles fall on the floor. Y'all right here. This is your job for the bottles not to fall on the
And then you took it out on that damn little poor cart. You drop kicked that cart.
When I kicked that cart, everybody straightened their ass up too, didn't it?
Except for that cart.
Well,
that cart was broke.
Hey, look.
We ain't had that cart since you kicked it.
Man down.
Man down. I was like, D know karate.
You gotta have.
I didn't know you knew karate. Like, you chopped the hell out that. If that was a brick, it was out of there.
Listen.
D, you kicked the hell out that damn cart.
Some casualties, man. No.
Casualties of war. But no, particularly, so like, now, Letitia said, the new math, you need a calculator. I'm sorry, Letitia. I don't need a calculator. I don't wear socks. So I'm always able to count. I got toes and everything. You know what I mean? I don't wear no socks at all. I don't wear no socks. Real life. Corns and bunions out here. I got the vegetable gun out here waiting.
Like what? I got to count to what? Hold on 1 minute. Kick that shoe off.
Tell you the truth, I start with the toes, then work to my fingers.
Hey, all right, so you're going to tell me you weren't in remedial. No.
I was in remedial class forever. Why do you think I said I was advanced?
But
I was advanced in the remedial class. I was advanced.
All right, they said that. Hey, she said she had to sit down with the teacher to show her the Common Core, man.
Dude, seriously, when my son brought that to me, I could not figure it out. And I'm like, I know math. And I'm like, not math. I got a speech impediment.
You know meth?
Math. But I had problems getting it the way they got it. You know what I mean? I knew the answer, but getting it the way the formula they gave me a problem. I didn't understand how this new formula was supposed to work. So I went and sat down with the school. The teacher had me and my son right there. We both looking like lonely dummies. Like, what? What happened to 2 + 2? What happened to that? Now you got this long, exaggerated way to say 2 + 2 is 4. Man, get the hell out of here, man. My son don't need to learn that shit.
That's why I always had a problem with math anyway, because the teacher wanted me to show my work. How am I going to show my work if I don't even know how I came up with this answer? But I got the right answer. And I'm sitting in class. I'm not cheating off anyone. I'm taking the test. And you're going to tell me I got to show you how I got that answer. And even if I noticed that when I showed my work, it was different than what they were teaching me. Mm-hmm. And I still got, how am I getting this problem wrong if I'm showing you how I got it? And it's different than what you're showing me. So
which they saying that your formulation was wrong, not the actual.
But itself, I still didn't get credit for. You still don't get credit for the answer.
No, because you got to do the formula way. But that's bad teaching, though.
Exactly.
That's bad teaching.
Exactly. That's that structured curriculum that.
Right. And now Angelica Sanchez says a lot of the math we know done and explained in a different way. It's done and explained in a different way. She just don't see what's wrong with the way that we was learned, how we taught, and that she sent the work back to school. Like, hey,
what the hell is it?
Which I'm with that too, because like if I give my son $2 and I give it to him one single at a time, he was like, "No, Daddy, you need to bring 3 more singles out here to break it down to 2." No, I don't. You little big head. You better go tell your teacher you only getting 2 singles. I'm not giving you $5 to make $2.
Right.
Get your ass out of here. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't need all this roundabout way to say 2 + 2 is 4.
Now, with all of this being said, don't you think that actually kind of dumbs these kids down?
Man, we got a bunch of, y'all keep telling me we got a bunch of idiots walking around.
Lack of better words, lack of better term. Don't you think that? Because it's like, now I got to go through all of this just to get here.
Yeah.
Why?
Which And if you at work, what's the best acronym your boss give you? Don't work harder, work smarter.
Yeah.
So if this take you out your way to go do this, don't do that. Here go a better way, and it's a shorter way. It's straight to the point. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Now your teacher's teaching your kids to let me lean back and try to figure this out if I walk around the bush.
No, you gotta stand on one hand.
Hey, but Johnny's dog out around there. I at least want to pet that. Oh, what? Miss Johnson watering the grass? Hey, Miss Johnson, with them booty shorts on. No, I don't need all that. Look here, little boy. You see that little crack in the bush right there? Go on through there. Get on your hands and knees, crawl through there.
Yeah.
Get that frisbee on the other side, bring it back. I don't need all the extra. I can't go through the bush. But my 7-year-old son can go through there pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but
Get your ass through that damn bush.
I don't know. It's to me, it's like the curriculum, and it ain't teaching them kids nothing, man. Just to be honest about it, man. I mean, some of the stuff, the core stuff, is cool, like basics, but come on, man.
And ladies and gentlemen, before I even forget, I know y'all see that little symbol down there. You want to show me where that symbol that D? It's
Are you talking about?
on my side. On my side. So
Where the, right over there. Yeah.
if y'all need to get up and go somewhere and y'all just don't want to leave the show, y'all can tune in to iHeart, man. We are our iHeart station. You can actually tune us into iHeart, or you didn't want to do that. You got one of them cheap flip phones, one of them bootleg phones, Boost mobile phones, or that chirp. You actually can download us, our app, the Shop FM's app, from your Google Play or your Apple Store. Yes, it is free, and yes, we do have an app with a lot more stuff in it than what you see on Facebook. You can get our clothes, you can get our events. Y'all can check out everything about the Shop FM.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all can get all the rest of the shows, the Getting It In the AM, the Word on the Street, which has been changed 2 to 3 the hard way. You can get the Think Tank, and you can get the brand new show,
The
the Roulette, the music review.
They just took off Monday. That was at Monday, right?
Yeah, they broadcast for the first day was yesterday, and I'm talking about, dog, that was off the chickadee. You know what I mean? But getting back to it, and like I said, I just want to let y'all know that, man, that, you know, your boys out here doing this, you know what I mean? Like, we got different avenues for y'all to get to us. And here, you're not just stuck sitting at home watching Facebook on your phone. You can get off that, 'cause I know it's eating your minutes, man, and grab some other stuff. Our app do not eat your data up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you can go get that and do what you do. Or you can catch us on YouTube live. We were streaming live.
We everywhere, yo.
Yeah, iTunes,
Straight up, son.
Podbean, Spreaker. We everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like I
Leticia,
say-
thanks for tuning in. She said she gotta go.
Letitia, hey,
So I guess you going to get that app then. Do
yeah,
your thing.
go
boo,
get that
boo.
app. Take us with you.
Do
You know
your
what I mean?
thing, boo boo.
Put us in the purse. No, don't put us in the purse. Y'all carry some nasty stuff in that purse. Put us in your pocket. Put us in your pocket. Don't put us in the purse with that nasty stuff. I don't know what time of the month it is.
Oh man.
What?
Nothing.
No, I'm talking about, you know, it's like Mother's Day was like yesterday.
Yeah. I think you're a little off right there, but okay. Now,
Mother's Day was
You
yesterday.
tried to clean it up. What?
Come on, man. You from the hood. You know Mother's Day 1st and 15th. 1st and 15th. Mother's Day. We get to check on the 1st, food stamps on the 15th. Well, it used to be. Thank you very much there, Angelica. You know where we at, Angelica. You know you can stop in any day of the week. We got open doors for anybody who want to come down here and kick it with the Get It Boys down here in the shop and get on the air with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. In this case.
Cassandra Moody. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna say hi to you, Cassandra, but I'm finna read you something, real life, and all the rest of y'all people out there. D ain't the only one sitting here. Man,
Hey, what's up, Cassandra? How you doing?
let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. D ain't the only dude sitting here. It's a million styles. It's D in a million styles.
Well, you the one told me to stop putting that up there.
No, I'm saying no.
Maybe they ain't
People getting on like, hey, D, like a meal ain't even sitting here. I know I'm dark, man, but it's a white wall behind me. That means you can see me.
Oh man, Zachary Warren, what it do, brethren?
Get on here and be like, hey, D. And the little black boy. No. My name is a million styles. You at least say hi to me, too. Don't just come in my house and sit on my couch. What's wrong with these people, man?
They just saying
I love every last one of y'all.
They just saying hi, man.
They ain't how you gonna just say hi and skip the other
Will
dude?
y'all please say hi to a million styles?
Straight up, man. Give me some love, man.
So style some love out there, man. Hit that heart button. Hit that
See-
like button.
Cause Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm just saying, man. I need some attention too, man. I ain't really trying to bitch out here, man. I swear to God, man. I need some love too, man. Just saying, man. I'm thirsty, dog. I'm thirsty this morning. Let me drink my tea, man. I'm thirsty as hell. Yeah. I'm out here begging for some highs.
It's all love, Cassandra. It's nice to see you. Thanks for taking us out this morning.
I'm out here begging for some highs, D. I'm thirsty as hell.
Hey, please shoot that man some likes. Hit that like button.
And at least Zachary just say, yo. So that's to anybody, whoever read it first. Yo,
yeah.
Hey, what up, dude?
Look at all that light going through that, man.
Them thumbs up. I said some love, man. Oh, where my hearts at, man? Can I get some hearts out here?
Go, you see them hearts coming through there,
all
man.
All right. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. You know I just ain't gonna act right.
I know.
You know I just ain't gonna act right.
But yeah, man, you got me throwing off.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are in the area, man, and y'all want to go check out, we got DJ Unk and Cryptic Wisdom coming up to the Dells, man. We got a lot of stuff, and we got the only reason I'm really repping this right now, man. My main man Adam Reset is who's with the Shop FM, got his hands tied in this. He gonna get it down, man. If y'all want to come in, y'all need to come check that show out. Like I said, it's in the Dells, man. The Dells is popping.
Yeah, it is.
You go up there, man, and it's hot booty shaking all over the place.
I don't want hot booty shaking. No.
No, you didn't let me finish. That was for the nasty people. For the people who ain't nasty, it's a place where you can take your kid. You can take your kid. They got rice up there. They got water.
they got
some water up there.
Hey, Hey, Jeremy say you need a recipe.
What, for hot ass?
I don't know.
What do you need a recipe for?
For the noodle loaf. Whoa, that's an easy one, son.
Oh, he need the jail hooker. Why you gonna ask me for the jail hooker to put me out of Emil been to jail, y'all? He know how to make it. He know how to make that noodle loaf. Nah, I ain't been in jail in 25 years, man. But hit me up when we go show, dog. I got that recipe for you.
I got you.
Make sure you get them barbecue corn chips. That hot and spicy chili pack.
Wow.
That ramen noodle, baby. We gonna get it. We gonna get it in.
Let me see what's this?
What's what?
Old math versus new math.
Oh, Jennifer, why you didn't post it in the page?
That's what I'm wondering.
Post it on the page, Jennifer. See, and D's over here finna get a headache real fast. You just messed my whole dude up right over here, real life.
Wait a minute, what is this?
That's the new math, man. Common Core. 15. I need to look at D face, ladies and gentlemen. Look
How
at this.
the hell you get 20 out of that?
You see that little wrinkle in his forehead coming in there?
I mean, why you got to go all the way around it?
Now you understand what I was saying, right? Do you understand what I'm saying, Nadi?
Man, if I got to show all that, you might well give me my F. You might well flunk me out of the whole class.
You sat here this whole time like, and I told you, man, now you understand why there's a whole bunch of lonely dummy classes out there. Can't nobody figure that shit out. They started a lonely dummy class at kindergarten.
Dog.
They got the little kid sitting on a little mat by himself with no graham crackers, no nothing.
Why would...
He can't even sleep right.
See? Yeah. Nah, homeschool these kids. Unless you... And even if you're not... Oh, man. I can't tell everybody homeschool because everybody ain't...
I'll tell you what. If you don't want to send your kids to that class, y'all can bring them here. Me and Dia teach every last one of y'all kids.
Yeah, I'll teach them. I'll teach them more than that.
No. Okay. Bring them here. I'll teach your kids. Don't let D teach your kids.
This kid gonna be walking out here talking about, yeah, and did you know? Maybe what you learned in school today?
Had the parents messed up in the head.
I thought you was teaching them math.
Mm-hmm. And when you see the police, you tell
Oh, she says she don't know how to post it in here, shorty.
Oh.
Shorty.
There she goes. She just killed me with that one, man. You know I'm gonna do something just because she did that. Just because she did that. This is what I'm gonna do, man. That was bogus.
No, she say sorry. No, they ain't sorry.
You too late to be sorry.
Ain't sorry.
You shorty. What?
Shorty.
You know what that shorty mean?
I can hear it too.
I'll come eat dinner. You keep calling me shorty. I'll come eat dinner.
I hear it too. I have to roll out like I can't even post it in here, shouty.
Jennifer hood as hell, boy. I swear to God, man.
She said it was supposed to be sorry. Fat thumb problems. What? Ow. What the hell are you typing on?
Got it straight up. You got
What,
that
you
little
got a BlackBerry?
No, she got that little Kyocera. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
The little Kyocera.
Dog, you know I had messed my phone up a couple weeks ago, man. I go in there and she's like, well, you know, we want a loaner phone. I'm like, yeah, you know.
Your seller be so bogus with they loaner phone.
Dog, she
They be
came
so
and brought
bogus.
me 2 phones that look like Blackberries, 2 of them that look, 2 flip phones. I didn't even think those things would still work.
Dog, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Do you know how bad when I was younger, I had to have a BlackBerry.
Yeah, that was
my
the
joint
back then, but
I got a house full of them right now.
I'm sitting there looking at this little, I don't know, look like you can just bring down a plane with this thing, man.
Because the BlackBerry was the first smartphone.
Yeah.
That was the very first
They were
smartphone.
hot then when they came out, but so
Especially when they came out with the BlackBerry with the touch screen.
Jennifer K, get upgrade from a BlackBerry. Right?
Yeah, get that Kyocera up out of there. That they got Androids out here now. You know what I mean? They got iPhones out here now. Anything with an I in front of it. Oh, don't get that bootleg iPhone out there now. They got man. You see the bootleg iPhone?
No, you know I'm not an iPhone guy anyway.
Yeah, it ain't even got. You know the Apple symbol when you turn it on?
Yeah.
It ain't even got that. It got an orange. Real life. It got an orange. Like this ain't no damn iPhone. What is this? This is an old phone. Get this shit out of here.
Orange, man, you need to quit it, man.
She said she got an S7, but thanks. S7s are outdated already. They on 8.
Are they?
Yeah, they on 8. That's a new joint.
What they do? Come up with a new
Every
one every
year.
6 months?
Yeah, the Samsung tried that from.
Oh no, that's right. They got the 8 and the 8 Edge or something.
Yeah, because the 7 was catching on 5.
I saw that. Yeah, that was that one. I saw that.
The 7 Edge, I think it was.
That 8 Edge. That joker is hot, man.
Dog, nice. But I'm not an Android dude, though. I got to stay with the i50.
Then you take your i50. That dude got an orange on the back up. No.
You just gonna put me out there? I'm buying bootleg shit, dog.
Yeah, a plum on the back of his phone. I'm in the iPhone. Dude got a grapefruit.
I hate you so much right now, dog. I hate you so much right now, man. Real life, D. I hate you so much. Right now.
I couldn't help it, man. I had to.
We're gonna put that straight razor on that haircut, boy.
Oh.
It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. You need that haircut right now,
I
D?
told you I was gonna get you. Hey, whoa! I can see right now you get ready to cut my hair,
This one need everybody.
and let me come run up behind you like, no, I got him, mouse. I got him, missile. I got him, missile.
This is what I need everybody out there right now, ladies and gentlemen. 2 things. On this page that you're checking out this show, at the top, you can leave a review. We need every last one of y'all to leave a review.
Let us know what you're thinking.
More than just the 5 stars. Let us know how you like the show. If you don't like the show, if you like D or you don't like Emil or whatever, just put something up there. Let us know how you feel so we can organize this. Organize. That ain't even a goddamn
What
word.
he's trying to say is go to the reviews, leave your review, but also a comment in the comment section.
Organize. Where the hell that come from?
I don't know, man. You make up stuff on the fly all the time.
I even surprised myself with the shit I make up.
I kind of started ignoring you now. Like, you make up stuff all the time. I don't know what it is. I just sit here and act like I know what you're talking about.
Damn, that's some hard shit, though. It's a cold world out here.
Hey, man, look at the title. It said on
Real
that
talk.
real-ish.
And the second thing, ladies and gentlemen, your boys are here on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
We are on Instagram. We need all of y'all to go follow us on Instagram, The Shop FM Network. Make sure y'all follow us, man. We got some. Oh, y'all can see how me, D, Lemmy, Panic, Adam, Jesse. We've been out there. The lady Elsa, you know what I mean, from BTS Models. We've been out here, man. Y'all can check out, see what we've been doing. Matter of fact, we got that new picture out there, that 3 the Hard Way picture.
Oh, man.
That joint nice.
That thing dope, man.
That joint was nice, man. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about getting on my model-ish Real life.
Go ahead, do your thing. Seneca Wright, what's going on, man?
Put me on a pack of ramen noodles, like scrumptious. Real life.
They got chocolate chip noodles now.
Nobody told me. What? But no, real life though. Check us out. We got everything, man. We got all the social media. We are Twitter, Facebook. I ain't doing Tumblr because I don't know what Tumblr is. I'm not doing back pages because we're not trying to sell nobody ass in here. No, I ain't doing back pages.
Man, get serious, man.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
But we got Instagram, YouTube. We got our YouTube channel. Y'all can check us out a million ways, man. Like I said, you can get in iTunes, man, and download any episode you want, man. If you thought this was funny and you just want to replay this, man, y'all can go to iTunes, listen over again. You can go into iHeart Music, man. Open up your iHeart Radio and just put in Real Talk.
Yes, sir.
That's all you got to put in, Real Talk, and the Shop FM network will come up. You know what I mean?
Also, if you know of anyone that, if you like what we talk about, you know anybody that might dig it and check us out and like to
share it,
with
man.
The Tech Daddy, share the thing, man.
Matter of fact, everybody just share this video real quick, like just share it on your pages or whatever, and let people know that it's two idiots out here. Well, 1.5.
And it's all sitting on that side. It's 1.5 idiot. No.
You know what I mean? But no, you know, it's real life though, man. Your boys out here, man, we doing some big things, man. We trying to make this year is gonna be our year. Actually, we got some more things that's before the end of the season get here, man, that we're gonna bring to you some brand new material, man, some new shows.
Oh yeah.
Like I say, when you go into iHeart, if you don't, because we got so many shows on our station on iHeart, if you don't want, like, if you're just looking for a specific show, say you want to catch Real Talk with D, this is your man, and you just want to catch his show, all you have to put in there is Real Talk. And it'll just bring this show up on our network.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you ain't got to go through all of our stuff. You can go right to D's. If you want to get it in the AM, that's what you put. You want the think tank. You want a word on the street. If you want the new roulette, the music review, if you want to get Adam Recession, man, we got so many shows, man. Y'all don't even know all the shows we got, man. You know what I mean? The best thing would be to get that app.
Yes, sir.
Get that app. Then you can find out about all the shows, man. Because a lot of them good, man. Real life, man. A lot of these shows are great. I ain't gonna put none on the station that ain't good.
Indeed. Hector Biggs, what do? What's good? Good morning. Good morning.
Bigger Productions. Hector Biggs, what it do? My main man, my little brother. It's good. We done got to that time, man. It's time for us to get up out of here. And matter of fact, the next show is finna come on. Thank y'all for tuning in as always, man. Real life, we have a lot of fun just sitting here japping with y'all every day. Make sure y'all get back with us, man.
Indeed.
Keep supporting us because we need y'all. Without y'all, we ain't nothing. Believe that.
Indeed, that's true.
So much love and all the stars and stuff right back to y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all do. Love, man. We out.
And on that note,
we out of here, man. Y'all have a good day. All right?
peace.
Peace.